Oh hey, so I have a Wi-Fi battle here against Jimmy, and this is for TPT's gym. Well, this is actually a gym battle, and Annie is the real leader, but because Jimmy has her game and he has her Pokemon, he decided to use them, and this is the battle. As I said, or didn't I? Whatever. This is Jim, poison type Jim, and he is allowed to use two wild cards, and all standard rules are applied, even the thingy, what's it called, the item clause. So yeah, I led with something that I could not remember. uh but I now have my Magnezone, and he has a Vileplume, and he then power fires me, and it breaks my sub, and I go for a Thunderbolt, and that does a lot to that Vileplume, considering it resists it. So I go into Swallow, and Swallow takes it pretty well, and now does the thingy, what's it, the Vileplume goes for a Synthesis, as I go for an Ice Punch, but it doesn't kill because I still didn't curse up. And I seriously didn't, because he has a what's it called, a Wheezing, or Matadogas, or like I like to call him, Dog Killer, because pro. It makes no sense whatsoever, but I like to know. I like to call it that. Anyways, I go into Altaria to take the Will-O-Wisp because I have Natural Cure, which means I can switch, and when I switch, the burn goes. The burn disappears. Anyway, he goes into Lunatune, and he takes a Draco Meteor like a pro, and I get a special defense drop, like always, and I suppose I will switch now, I think. Yeah, I switch, and I go into Kabutops, and I go for a Swords Dance here. Wait, no, I don't. I think I'll switch, because I don't have nothing to hit that Weezing with. So I go into Magnezone, and I'm going to Thunderbolt the incoming Seviper, and it will kill with a crit. I actually thought that a Life Orb Thunderbolt from a modest Magnezone was actually very powerful, but no, that was a crit. So yeah, that was kind of disappointing. But uh, anyways, he goes for Hidden Power Fire, and I go into Swallow, and I take it pretty well. And I was going to go for an explosion here, predicting the Wheezing, but I actually decide to curse because, well, if he Will-O-Wisps me, I will still do a lot with the explosion. I'll not kill it, but I might do a lot of damage, so he Will-O-Wisps me, and I get a burn, and I explode then, and it almost kills. But now I can send a Revenge Killer and kill it if he doesn't switch. But he switches, and he goes into Lunatune, or Lunatone, or whatever. And I go for Dragon Pulse. Well, why do I say Draco Pulse? Oh. Anyways, I go for Dragon Pulse and I kill it. And then in comes a Cast Form, and he goes for a Nice Beam, and it kills me. And I seriously did not thought that this Cast Form was Scarfed. Only when I kill this Weezing, he'll send out the Cast Form and Thunderbolt me, and that was actually the time I figured out that the Cast Form was Scarfed. So yeah, I kill the Weezing with Waterfall, and he goes into Cast Form, and he Thunderbolts me, but it doesn't quite kill, and I have a Focus Sash, so yeah, that wouldn't kill anyways. So Waterfall hits, obviously, it dies to a crit, which didn't matter at all. And now he goes into Gengar, and I go for an Aqua Jet, and it doesn't kill. I was like, whoa, what? I was surprised actually. But yeah, he takes recoil from Life Orb, and he told me that Gengar lived on one hit point, and that was kind of hilarious. But anyways, I send I send my Sand Slash, and he takes the energy ball like a pro and dies, and so does the Gengar. It dies from the Life Orb, and now I send Flygon, and I go for a Fire Punch, and the Vileplume dies. So yeah, that was an awesome game, Jimmy. And thank you for the Venom badge. By the way, I will leave the link for TPTs in the description. So if you want to check that out, you can, and if you want to sign on to the forums, you can as well, because that's a very cool place to hang out. So I suppose that's it. So yeah, okay, thanks, bye.